But I want to be concentrated on just 2 points. Like you can make a good sculpture during the day, and it's not existing anymore during the night. Of course it is existing, but you cannot see it anymore. It's gone. Or you have light sculptures, they are depending on the darkness. So if it's not dark, you cannot see it anymore. And because one of the biggest tasks, or one of the most tasks I'm concentrated on is independence. And independence means, in the way of thinking, making a sculpture, is it has to be existing during the day and during the night. When I'm talking about night and day, I'm thinking it's very interesting to look at the big contradiction of light and darkness. But what is happening inside the gray? And again, something like the sunset is the sunrise for the sculpture. Step by step, after 20 years, I reached this point.
For a lot of people, this is a very unnatural material.
I don't think it's an unnatural material. So it's a material which is existing, like everything which is existing has a kind of nature inside. The stone is a natural material to work with, let's say, with the Swedish porphyr. You have to dig it out from the ground. It's about 200, 300 meters down. It's a very hard stone, and if you put it on the earth, after 5 million, it's not, it seems to be logical, but in fact it's unnatural.
Yeah.
So I can say I'm working with oil. So resin is one of the products of oil, of modern technical development. And this is something all the world is developing. We can say with all the different revolutions inside, or with the evolutions, and one of the results is we have the oil, we can go by car, or we can make a painting on it. Very open.
Yeah.
It's just, we have some elements, and the elements are transformed in different ways, so that we can use them, we can make a car, or we can make a coffee machine. So we are absolutely free. This is a part of the creation. But still looking for something else. In fact, to make a stone sculpture with a level on an aquarelle painting. To transform a stone, or the idea of a sculpture, into a painting, and to not kind of jumping over it. It's a kind of jumping over your own shadow. And this is what I like, of course. Like I say, I want to make a painting which is a painting and which is not a painting. Because it's a kind of sculpture, you can put it in the middle of the room and you can look at it from different sides. The light is able to work through, so what is it? It's a painting or it's a sculpture or is it a glass window, for instance?
It's very interesting to talk about this space and to communicate with the space once you find it. You have to go through all these dimensions and to understand them and see them to do it.
Yeah, because the space is nothing else like a piece of paper or like a stone to work with. It's just that I can go into and I can be aware about, I can turn around. I can see, I can live inside. My job is to discover something inside the space and to bring it to another place and to transform it, that maybe it's also joyful for the space to be like that. Entering the space, I can do something with the space, but the space is not the master. The space is the space. Like I am me the artist, and I have to do something with the space. That means I'm absolutely aware about it. I can say, hey space, how are you? You're looking very good, but I will transform you, and you will transform me. So we both will carry out our references after the show, for instance. After this exhibition, I won't be the same anymore like before I started this exhibition.